The camera opens to a tense backstage hallway, the atmosphere thick with tension. The red glow of the RAW logo reflects off the concrete walls as murmurs echo from production staff rushing past. Suddenly, the door to Triple H's office slams open. Standing in the doorway, breathing heavily, is Seth Rollins. His face is full of fire and bitterness. Dressed in his signature black leather jacket and tinted glasses, the world heavyweight champion walks in like a storm waiting to explode. Triple H looks up from his desk, arms folded. "Triple H, you better have a good reason for barging in here like that, Seth." Rollins smirks sarcastically, pulling off his glasses and tossing them aside. Seth Rollins, "A good reason? Oh, I've got a great reason, Hunter. Because every single week I come out there, and I watch you give TV time, interviews, opportunities to a locker room full of fraudulent people. People who pretend to care about this business but are really just in it for themselves." Triple H leans back, expression stone cold. "Triple H, you're talking a lot of nonsense, Seth. Care to name names?" "Seth Rollins, you know damn well who I'm talking about. CM Punk, Logan Paul, hell, even half of that so-called vision you're protecting like it's the next big thing in WWE. All of them fake, all of them built off manipulation and PR." The crowd in the arena watching on the Titantron begins to boo loudly at Rollins' arrogance. Seth Rollins continuing, "I'm the only one out here actually carrying this brand. The only one giving these people real passion. And yet, you, the great Triple H, keep investing in frauds who smile for cameras and stab people in the back." Triple H slams his hands on the table, standing up suddenly. The veins on his neck pop as the fury rises in his voice. "Triple H, enough, Seth." The room goes silent. Triple H takes a deep breath, stepping closer to Rollins until they're face to face. The game's voice drops to a low, thunderous tone. "Triple H, you think you're the only one carrying this company? You think you're the only one who bleeds for this business? You've got some nerve, Rollins." Seth glares at him, chest heaving. "Triple H, you talk about fraudulent people. The only fraud I see is the guy standing in front of me, the guy who cries about being underappreciated every time someone else gets the spotlight." The crowd in the arena erupts with gasps. Rollins' jaw tightens. Triple H continuing, "Let me remind you of something, Seth, you were once that guy the first believed in. You were the one who betrayed everyone to make it to the top. Don't you dare lecture me about frauds. You built your career on manipulation and opportunism." Rollins steps closer, eyes burning. "Seth Rollins, that's the difference, Hunter. I earned my spot. I evolved. I didn't pretend. I didn't hide behind corporate smiles and fancy suits. I became the vision because I had to survive in a company that keeps pushing phonies like Punk back into the spotlight." Triple H shakes his head in disbelief. "Triple H, you call it evolution. I call it arrogance. You're not the vision, Seth, you're the problem. You've lost touch with what made you great. You've turned into the very thing you claim to hate." Rollins scoffs, clenching his fists. "Seth Rollins, you just don't want to admit I'm right. WWE's full of frauds because management, you, let it happen." Triple H steps forward again, nose to nose now, his voice sharper than a blade. "Triple H, let me make this clear, I don't let anything happen. I run this place, and I won't let some bitter, self-righteous hypocrite tell me how to do my job. You want to talk about fraudulent people? Look in the mirror, Seth." The crowd watching the screen roars. Rollins glares at him for a long moment. Pure tension in the air. The silence is deafening. Then Rollins slowly smirks. "Seth Rollins, careful, boss. You keep pushing me like this, and one day, I won't just burn bridges. I'll burn the entire kingdom down." He turns to leave, his words hanging in the air like poison. Triple H doesn't flinch. Instead, he steps forward and delivers one last cold line. "Triple H, if you even try it, I'll be waiting, with a sledgehammer." The crowd explodes in cheers. Rollins stops at the doorway, his expression unreadable. He looks back over his shoulder with a dark grin. "Seth Rollins, then I guess I'll bring the flames." He walks out, slamming the door behind him. Triple H stands motionless, breathing heavily, eyes locked on the door. The tension is suffocating. The camera zooms in on Triple H's face, half lit, half shadowed, as he mutters to himself. "Triple H, you just don't learn, do you, Seth?" The screen fades to black with the crowd chanting, "Triple H! Triple H! Triple H!" and commentary shouting over the chaos. Commentary. Triple H has had enough of Seth Rollins' arrogance. The game just called him a fraud to his face. Things are about to explode between the COO and the Vision.